Jake, what's up, man?
What's up, MP? Man, pleasure to meet you.
Man, same here. When my manager told me that you wanted to connect, I was all about it.
Oh.
Did he give you a tour?
No, but he looked like he was pretty busy.
Oh man, that wasn't very neighborly of him.
I see what you did there.
Yeah,
I see
you
what
saw
you did.
that.
Yeah.
Hey, so you want a tour now, though?
You know, a tour would be cool, but I was thinking maybe we could hoop.
Oh yeah, I did hear that you were pretty good. Okay.
Listen, I'm not joining the league anytime soon, but I can hold my own and pick up.
Okay, Jake, I see you, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to get one in? Look, I was thinking we could run twos, and if I play with one of your NBA buddies, I might stand a chance.
Man, I would love to, Jake, but I don't have that kind of time right now. Can I get a rain check?
Hey, I'm ready whenever. You just let me know.
100%. I'll let you know.
All right.
All right.
MP, how you feeling?
Hey, ready, MP? outside, baby. Let's get down.
He's about to tear it up.
Up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Rockets. For the Timberwolves, a big player in their conference, holding second place in the West. No doubt their sights set high as the year rolls on. Rockets, T-Wolves is next. We'll be right back. Hi, everyone, and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a vital group stage contest. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And here are the new power rankings. Only the first month of the season, but a chance to check out some early returns. Taking a look at Minnesota, not a bad place to be, holding on to that number 2 spot.
Seeing where Houston is, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Alperen Sengun out there with Thompson, and it's Jackson in at the point. And for Minnesota, Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And as some of you might know, this game serving as the third contest in group play of the NBA Cup tournament for these two teams. Grant, a lot on the line here tonight for them.
Yeah, B.A., and both sides are very much alive in the group stage at this point. Whoever gets the win here is well on their way to the next stage of the NBA Cup.
Conley against Jackson. He shoots a 3. Randle pulls down the board. Outside Conley. Nice move. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Jackson surveying the D. The 3-ball. Fires in the triple. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Now here's Jackson. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Jackson, the screen. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
And here's Minnesota now. It's a 3-point game. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. We talked about how Alperen Sengun can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Okay, thank you, Allie. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Thompson, a screen on Conley. Conley against Jackson. Pass to Sengun. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Sengun has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Sengun. It's so impressive. I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Jackson, the pass to Sengun. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Conley. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Houston on D. Leading by 5. McDaniels from long range.
They're amped up on D, contesting everything.
That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Conley against Jackson. Pass to Şengün. Now Jackson. Hey, from beyond the arc. Reed with the rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Green covering. Edwards can't hit. The Rockets lead by 5. Jackson outside. And here is Thompson. Green finds Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Thompson's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. To get back on track. Edwards can't hit.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Brooks. Stolen by Reed. Now Edwards. Still without a bucket. Outside Reed. Back to Edwards. Rebounded by Green. Houston has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Oh, there's the alley! And Şengün throw it down.
Şengün with the athleticism. I see you, big fella.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
When you think about everything he's done on the offensive end, he's more than deserving of this award. He put his team on his back when it came to putting points on the board.
And that one's good from Conley. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 5-point game. For 3, nails it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 9 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Jalen Green. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 9. Pass to Green. Back to Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Şengün with it. 5 on the clock. Here's Brooks. Fires from deep. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight. Randall outside. McDaniels from long range. Drills it from deep. 5 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Jackson. He puts up a 3, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside McDaniels. From outside, off the mark. Houston with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Jackson, the pass to Thompson. Count the basket.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
McDaniels can't hit. The Rockets lead by 11. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Now here's Green. He had a big outing in that Trailblazers game as well. Pass to Brooks. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside McDaniels from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Houston.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Eason's checked in for Houston. Outside McDaniels. For three, Conley. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Eason, good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Outside McDaniels to stop the run. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 5 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
Timberwolves trail by 20. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Jackson outside. Hey, expanding his range. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
They've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Conley. Back to Alexander Walker. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Rockets lead by 20. Thompson finds Jackson. Thompson, a screen on Conley. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Reed. Alexander Walker with it. Working on Şengün. There's the triple. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Jackson, the pass to Green. Soft touch off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 19.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
McDaniels from long range. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Sinks it from distance.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
McDaniels from long range. Misses that shot. Struggling now, shooting 1 for 8. Jackson, the pass to Green. Now Thompson. Back to Jackson. Right wing. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5. Here's Thompson. Again, Houston.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Şengün finds Jackson, and an emphatic jam on the lob.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's Minnesota with it after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Up top, Randall. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And here's Thompson for 3. Here's Jackson. Reed with the rebound.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Outside Conley. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go. 3 makes 9 attempts.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Randall against Şengün. Good D by Şengün. Jackson outside. Let's go with a three. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so it's Houston with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So the Rockets 5 now. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. Jackson out there with Jalen Green. And it's Landale in at the 5, down low. Houston shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Smith can't hit from in close. The Timberwolves shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Outside, Alexander Walker. And here's Edwards outside. It's not going to go for him.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Jackson outside. He tries for three. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Edwards. Stolen by Jackson. To the middle. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Tight defense on him. Garza's shot is good. Garza's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
They get it again. Landale. And that one is hammered home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Minot. Offline with a 3. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Houston. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Smith finds Jackson. Back to Smith. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Houston shooting their first foul shot of the night. Clark is checked in for Minnesota. And a change for the Rockets. Van Vliet's checked in for Green.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And Grant, one thing we've seen so far with the NBA Cup tournament, it's been an absolute blast for the fans.
Yeah, B.A. It's the ideal way to make games more engaging. Fans love to brag about anything their team does. So in that regard, giving regular season games this extra spice has been a huge success.
Clark, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Brooks. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Brooks has got 8 points.
And just as tough as they come, Dylan Brooks battling for 2 points.
Jackson gets the bucket.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Alexander Walker, averaging around 6 a game. Garza. Will it go? And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And Minnesota with some changes. Reed comes in for Garza, and Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. On the wing, Alexander Walker, defended by Jackson, and the basket by Clark.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Jackson. 27 points for him. To the paint. Van Vliet on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Smith. Launches it. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Houston. Landale's got 4 rebounds now. Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards.
In the first half,
Minnesota calls timeout.
protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
For 3, Randall. Eason pulls it in. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Tari Eason is seen by some as a player on the rise, Richard. Things are coming together for him.
Yeah, his game is evolving along with his confidence. When young players put in work, they are going to get better, and that's what Eason has done. A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Reed a screen on Green. Here's McDaniels. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Jackson with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Here's Thompson. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Thompson's got 15.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Jackson against Reed. And here's Green from the arc. Kept alive. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Jackson. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Jackson.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Outside Eason. There's the 3. And again, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Rockets on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Welcome.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq.
All right, now, still. And that's it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Now here's Jackson. Down low. Pass to Brooks. Conley against Jackson. Now here's Brooks. Thompson passes to Jackson. Back to Thompson. Fires for 3. And Houston another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a low 26% from the field. Back to Edwards. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Houston. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Now here's Jackson. He's got 32 points. Here's Brooks. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Brooks has got 10 points in the game.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Tries to break his ice. Randle, good. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Şengün. Jackson with it. Brooks with it. 5 to shoot. Back to Jackson. Here's Brooks. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Conley against Jackson. Conley passes to McDaniels. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Over McDaniels. And that one's good for Brooks. He's got 12.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Conley finds Reed. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night. Green, the pass to Jackson. Randle against Thompson. And stolen by Edwards. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Out of bounds, it'll be Rockets ball. And let's take a moment to call out some of the top defenders in the rookie class. Jackson against Conley. Jackson gets the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Conley. Outside for Randle. From downtown. It's rebounded by Houston.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Jackson. And he lays it up and in. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Edwards looking it over. Tipped away. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go again. The Rockets in transition. And it's hammered home by Green.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around it.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Up top, Randall. Brooks against Conley. Pass to Reed. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Thompson, no good. And for Minnesota, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Randall can't hit. And Houston is shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Here's Jackson. On the wing, Green. Jackson finds Brooks. Back to Jackson. 4 on the clock. Outside, Green. Knocks down the triple. Green's got 13.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. Outside Reed. Edwards for 3. Minnesota again missing.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Jackson. And he gets it to go. Jackson's got 38 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Back to Thompson. Outside for Brooks. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 38. Gets the 3 to fall.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And Richard, the former 2nd overall pick in 2021, we all see the potential for Jalen Green.
When you see the physical ability combined with his shooting range, he's got a chance to be one of the top scorers in this league.
Here's Brooks. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Shot's good by Thompson. And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Outside Reed. Pass to Randall. Fires the 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Here's Conley. 10 points for him. Pass to McDaniels. From the right block. No luck on that one. Nice D from Thompson. Here's Jackson. Basket's good. Jackson's got 45 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Minnesota's shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Alexander Walker. And the Timberwolves call time here. They're trailing. Jackson outside. The 3 is up. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Good win. Let's keep it
I
going.
see a lot of people jumping on MP for all those turnovers. But everyone has bad games. Hoopers know. It's no big deal.
MP! Oh, it's nice to see you again. Ooh, if you're looking to test yourself, I've got a challenge for you prepared by the pros at the Gatorade Training Facility.
Yo, that's Twin What up, MP? Straight?
What's up, man? Scoot, how you doing, bro?
I'm straight. Just thinking about the next challenge. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that about you, man. I notice you keep pushing yourself.
Man, I want to be the best, so that's why I got to measure myself up against.
And if you ain't trying to be the best, then why you trying, right?
Man, yes, sir. You already know the ingredients.
Man,
so whoever in front of you, got to go take it.
Right. And if you're a real one, you already know, right?
And you know it.
Yep.
For sure.
MP, it's an honor. I'm Chris Matthews. Welcome to the Art of Shooting.
What's up, Chris? I heard you're the best shooting coach around, and I'm trying to work on getting to my spots so my shot is automatic, you know what I mean?
Well, that's exactly what we do. So you came to the right place.
That's what's up. So how do things run around here?
Well, we have a bunch of different drills you can try. Drills where you set up and take your time, drills where you focus on getting up shots in a hurry, and you can even challenge me in one-on-one.
Wow, that sounds good. Let's get locked in. Chris, what's up?
Yo, MP, you ready to start working on your hot zones?
Let's do it.
Okay. I think we're making slow but steady progress, but we got a lot of work to do. See you next time.
See you next time, Coach.
Hey, nice to see you. Come back soon. Hi, welcome in. Thanks for coming in.